Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Porter. Just want to show you Amazon trucks gassing up around 6:30. They all come down here to gas up around the same time, which I find kind of, some people find it interesting, some people don't. But you know, Amazon trucks gassing up. The white ones, I think that's like a rental they have, or maybe they're leasing that one. But sometimes you can get them all lined up at all the pumps. If you're lucky, you like where these cars are right here. There'd be all kind of Amazon trucks parked in there as well. So he's waiting for a spot now. But around 6:30, we're out here in I believe this is Westwood. Out here in Westwood, and you can see the Amazon Prime trucks gassing up. I think they have an account with these Shell gas stations. At least this particular one, anyway. He's gonna find the closest pump that he can find and gas up for the next shift. You gotta gas it up so the next shift that comes on has a full tank. Like I said, I'm not too sure how they do it. They probably have a contract with them, an account with them, I should say. These trucks are kind of tight. To get those trucks in that little spot there, you gotta really, you know, get in the right way. Sometimes you can get, like I said before, you can get a truck at every single pump all the way across. These guys happen to come out a little early before the other trucks show up. This guy's taking off, so once he pulls off, maybe he can squeeze in there. The other one's leaving over there as well. The third truck is leaving. I noticed they're using all, for the most part, Ram trucks. It just leaves one truck left. I think the Amazon is like, I think it's right around the corner from here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Just want to show you Amazon Prime trucks gassing up at the pump over here in Westwood, where you get the Mary Lou's best coffee in town. Right across, you got a Dunkin' Donuts right over there.
19X on the last code 19, 1279, bro.
That's different too. I just noticed. I just noticed something I should have known this before, but I never did. I'll show you guys in a second if I
Yeah,
can.
for that code 19 at 146.4 sales, you have 6 to 9 people there, or? Yeah, that's why I confirmed. I
This
saw 6 to 9.
young lady has a Mercedes van in the gas compartment. If you guys can see it, it's right where the driver's door is. There's a little compartment right by the driver's door. And I probably never, I should have noticed that, but I never noticed that before. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I've seen those vans before. Never took to account where the gas tank is, the gas cap is. It's right, I think you guys can see it. It's right there where she's pumping it. Go to show you could learn something new every day. I noticed that was a Mercedes, or at least I think that's a Mercedes van. It may not even be a Mercedes. At least I thought it was a Mercedes. There's another Amazon truck. Amazon is probably one of the fastest growing. Yeah, that is a Mercedes. Now that I look at it, Amazon is probably one of the fastest growing companies in the United States. Most lucrative company and convenient. I don't know if you guys remember Amazon back in the day. Back in the day, Amazon, only thing you can buy was books. That's all you can buy was books on Amazon. Then eventually they went to CDs and DVDs and stuff like that. But then now they move into a multi-billion, soon-to-be trillion-dollar company. See, those trucks it's tough to get those trucks in that little narrow turn. It's not easy, but you just gotta maneuver it. He got a dent on the side there too. If you guys can see that little ding on the side, probably because he misjudged at one point. You gotta go pretty wide to line those things straight up. Especially the extended ones, like that one over there, look like it's an extended one. Those are probably what, 15 to 20 feet long. And he's kind of tight too. He's real tight.
Which way is that?
You really gotta go wide with those. You really gotta go wide. My first vehicle I drove before I got my license was a 15 passenger cargo van set up like that. And I actually driven those before I actually got a license. Must have realized his gas tank's on the wrong side. He did all that to find out the gas tank is on the other side, but it happens. Another Amazon truck, that's a big one there. That's gonna be tight, but you can get him in there. You just gotta be real careful on how to do it. Now he's on the right side, or the left side, which is the right side, I should say. For those of you who don't know, inside the on most cars, not all cars, but majority of cars on the road now, if you look at the gas gauge, there's a little arrow that tells you what side the gas cap's on. So if you look real close, there's a little arrow that points to what side the gas tank of your vehicle is on. So that tells you what side you should pull up to the pump. You guys probably never noticed it, but it is there. Now it's not on all cars. It's on most cars. Some of the older cars may not have them. I've seen a few cars that don't have them. A lot of the Hondas and Toyotas and Subarus and they have those already, but some cars don't have them.
Do we have a name on this Ellington suspect?
So they're gassing up. So like I said,
Brian Soto
that's
or
an Amazon truck. It's that white one, even though it's not labeled. It is an Amazon truck. The other one just pulled off just now. Now the bigger one is waiting for his spot to pull into. Yeah, he's gonna have it kind of tough if he don't have a good. He got a good angle now. Like I said, if there was another car in that spot, he'd have a tough time pulling in there.
Average should be out front.
Um, more and more nowadays, most cars, and like I said, most cars have their tanks on the driver's side, but not all of them. Like this Ford, for example, this Ford has the passenger side still, but the newer cars, well, I can't even say newer. More dealerships and they're trying to make them so they're on the driver's side, right? So that way it's more accessible for the driver. Like most of them are on the driver's side. A few are not on the driver's side. That's one of the first things you should observe before you even get into a vehicle is where the fill up for the gas is. So they're making it so close to the driver's side. They're gonna try, they may try to do that on all cars. Who knows? Sooner or later, they may have them all done the same way. Might not be that easy to do, but they can do it. We can hang around here for a little bit more than once all the Amazon trucks leave out of here. We're headed out of here. Another Amazon truck just pulled in behind another one. That's one there. We got one over there. So they come in by the truckload, we should say. He said for him to get that pump on that side, he has to go the other angle as he backs into it, which not saying you can't do it. It's just more difficult. So he's looking for a safer pump. He's probably gonna wait for that white truck to pull out and take that spot. It's probably the safest one to take at this point. Smart move on his behalf. Another Amazon truck. I think what they're doing, they lease these trucks and then eventually they belong to them after a while. You're gonna have quite a few Amazon trucks coming in here because this is the time they stop pulling in. So you see a lot of them pulling in. There's another one right there just pulled up. Like I said, there's sometimes you can't get a pump. It'll be nothing but Amazon trucks at all the pumps. It has happened before, and it can happen again. It's definitely very, very possible. So they have so many of them. Oh, just caught him at the pump like 2 seconds.
No further of the security. I'm not even sure if they're on site that saw it on the cameras in the back. There's 3 to 4 people, no description. Okay, I got it.
You got I think there's Norwood police over there. I could be wrong. He's in the back of the building over there, doing a building check, I guess. It's a tight turn. Oh, he's gonna back in there.
Stay with the 9.
He did pretty good. Most drivers can't do that. He actually did pretty really good. That means he knows the distance and the width of his vehicle. Because you have to really know how wide your vehicle is and how long it is to do something like that. You gotta have an estimated, you know, area that you're gonna do that in. It's like the last Amazon truck for this segment anyway. So once that last one fills up, and if no one else pulls in after him, we'll cut this one short because we're just focusing on Amazon trucks filling up at the pump. That cruiser, he came out from the other side, so you can't see him, but he's on the other side of. If I can give you a small image of him, he's kind of waiting to cut over there. Waiting to cut. He came around the backside and here he goes. He came up this way now. Oh, it's Westwood. I was thinking it was Norwood. It actually says Westwood, so I guess he's just making his rounds. He's just checking the area.
61 Stratton Street, car blocking the driveway. It's registered at 69.
This is the last Amazon truck. So if he fills up before anybody else shows up, we'll pull out of here. And look like another Amazon truck just pulled in. I was hoping that'd be the last one before we looks like he's gonna be the straggler that's gonna meet up with the other stragglers.
You said 4 Oakcrest? Disregard the last.
You gotta really go wide with those trucks. You have to go wide, cause the swing is like the drag is like.
Anything further? No, the call taker was trying to ask questions. Check, but they weren't answering. Yes, sir, we have.
Another Amazon truck behind that truck. So it looks like there's going to be a few more Amazon trucks coming through. There's one right in the cut over there. Most of the trucks try to get the outer pump because it's easier access to get to, or they try to get a pump where there's not a car in there to make it easier to pull into. See which one he's gonna take. He's gotta take. He's gotta go wide. Whatever one he takes, he has to go wide. Or he could back up and take this one right here. Oh, he didn't see it. Now he missed it. He could have backed up and he could loop back around and get it, I guess. Before someone else takes it. This is a very busy gas station, guys. I don't know if you noticed it. It's pretty busy out here. So far, it's been non-stop cars in and out. Now he's got the back up and then pull into it if he's gonna get that one there. Or he's gonna try to get the one on the outside. I have a feeling he's not a confident driver. His driving skills must not be the greatest because he's kind of picking and choosing which one he's gonna take. Yep, he just lost his chance again. And the more circling around he does like that, he's gonna keep losing his chances. Yeah, he picks the hottest one to do. I don't recommend him doing that one because he's gonna damage the side of the vehicle if he tries to make that turn from that angle. Or the car's leaving, so that's a good thing. Because trying to make that turn from that angle will be very, very tough and challenging. All right, once these two trucks gas up, I don't think there'd be any other trucks in the queue right now. So I think that'll be the last of this wave anyway, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how fast they gas up.
Anyone that can assist with Vietnamese translation, 82 Waldeck on C11. And Bravo 201, no further there. She wasn't answering any texts. There was one message that said help, and she's not answering call back.
Nope, another one just pulled in.
Jake 101, 8 boy, put us back on the 19th from Lee.
And the way those trucks are, they're so wide, It's tough to get two side by side unless they both kind of hug the pump. They both gotta kind of hug the pump. Not saying you can't do it. It's just that you gotta put them kind of straight along the pump itself. You can get that spot when that white car pulls out of there. That's probably the best bet is to get the one right where that pump number 5's at.
So at the variety store, I got a DK possibly trying to get inside of a vehicle, 1897 River Street. Should be a white male.
He just missed it. He should have backed up and waited for that. He had a free open space right there.
And now Lima 608. 608. So if you're not too far, you can slide in also. 1897 River. Got a call stating that there's a DK trying to get inside of a vehicle there. Sorry, that's a long way away. Got it.
All right, just want to show you them gassing up at the pumps. Pick the easier one. The outside one is always the easier one because you got so much swing space. This gas station is the reason why it's so busy because you have the pumps here. You have Mary Lou's inside. And you also have the like a little corner market. Have like a little bit of everything in there. And the other thing is right off the Route 1 over here. So you can always dip in and dip back out. And there's one on both sides. There's one on this side, and I think if you go further down, there's one on the left side. A Shell gas station that is. We'll see if these two trucks leave before the next trucks pull up. Don't look like they're gonna make it because I see one coming down the street now. See, they're gonna keep coming. I want to see if I can get a point where there's no Amazon trucks in the lot.
Yes, sir. Can you change 30? Echo 103, L20 report.
Yeah, it just went right in there. See, it's easy for a car to make that maneuver. For a van to make that move, they got to go extreme wide. Literally got to kind of overstep their turn a little bit. A lot of these drivers probably don't have the hang of the trucks that good either. Now, what you could do, you can always back into this spot here, open space, and then pull straight in. That's kind of like cheating, but you can do that too if you wanted to. All those little side dings on the side of the truck is because drivers misjudged their turn. They thought they had the turn, but they didn't realize the swing. The swing is what gets them all the time. Yeah, let's see, another one just pulled up. So it looks like you're not going to get a point where the Amazon trucks are going to be empty. Another one just pulled behind that one, so you're going to have another bank of Amazon trucks coming in. He's backing up.
All right, Lima 101, second call in. That party should be in a silver Honda.
He actually did it. He did it pretty good.
We have Adam Robin.
These guys are doing. These probably the more experienced drivers over here, because they're able to maneuver a lot easier than the other ones. He actually could have came around and came on the side over here next to his partner. If he goes wide enough, he can pull right in there. She better pull right next to his partner right there. There you go. Yeah, you got plenty of space. You got it.